100 years ago, when the beekeepers first started making foundation, they realized that they could influence the bees very quickly. And so if we make bigger cells, that'll make bigger bees, and bigger bees will make more honey. So they started making foundation with larger cells. And they made bigger bees, and they made more honey. Well, let's make bigger cells. And they kept going, bigger, 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 bigger. They went all the way up to 6 millimeter cells in diameter. And they started getting confused. So then they scaled back and they settled on 5.4 millimeters. And that's industry standard. But the natural cells are closer to 5 millimeters. Okay. In the wild, bees build smaller cells. And they make smaller bees. The problem with the mites that we have is mostly due to the foundation being larger. The gestation period of the bees, all the literature says 21 days from egg to bee. That's 21 days in a 5.4 millimeter cell. In the wild, smaller cells, like these cells here are probably 4.9 to 5.1 millimeter. This is wild comb. Those bees will hatch out in 19 days. The gestation period of the varroa mite is 10.5 days, which perfectly matches the gestation period of the bee in 21-day cycle on 5.4 millimeter cells. Because the mites goes into the bee, into the cell just before it's capped on the 9th day. The mites lay 1 egg every day. So the mama mite goes into the cell on the 9th day and she lays an egg. On the 10th day, she lays an egg. On the 11th day, she lays an egg. Okay. The first egg she lays is always a male. All the rest of the eggs are females. Okay. So the egg that's laid on the 10th hatches out on day 20 and 1/2. The middle of, between days 20 and 21. That's the first female. Okay. She becomes mature about that time. She mates with her brother, and then on the 21st day, the bee hatches out. So mama mite goes in, and out comes mama mite and one mated daughter. Okay, 1 in, 2 out. Works great for the mites. If the bee hatches out any earlier, that daughter mite never mates. So the mites have trouble reproducing in the wild. But in managed colonies with larger cells, the mites reproduce like crazy. They double their population every month. Every mite in spring is 50 you have to deal with in the fall. So natural comb is a natural cell size is a mite.
It's a natural deterrent.
Yes. The strategy of the mites.